John Sanford is a member of the Board of Governors of the American Society of Golf Course Architects. He's been doing this for 20 years with 60 projects really around the world. I just got emailed this project in Egypt. You know, you don't think of somebody just flying over to Egypt to do a short course. Tell us about that.
Well, we go anywhere they want to grow the game. Thanks, Joe. First, I'd like to say the American Society of Golf Course Architects, which I'm representing today, would like to applaud the PGA in taking this leadership role in growing the game. And we're certainly happy to be and excited to be part of that, and look forward to working with all of you gentlemen and ladies to help grow the game. So wanted to get that
thank you.
First.
Chad Ritterbush, their executive director, has just been outstanding, and we talked a little bit about your meeting.
Right, yes. Joe was out at our annual conference in Denver and gave us a great presentation on Golf 2.0, and I think all of our members that were there are certainly engaged in that. Speaking about Egypt, we've been very fortunate and completed 8 projects in the country over the last 15 years. And part of that, the initiative there was to grow the game in the country that literally had a 0 participation rate. The golf courses that we were involved in early on were all basically resorts that were aimed at the European market. The Europeans traveled to Egypt and visit their beach resorts as we would go to the Caribbean, I guess is the best way to explain it. But as the game started to grow in Egypt, some of the Egyptian developers that we were involved with said, you know what, we need to really try and grow this game within our country and not just build these resort courses for the European guests. So on the screen there is a graphic of the practice range at Palm Hills Country Club, which is just outside of Cairo, and it's a country club that's been designed for the local people. It's managed by the Ritz, and the developers were interested from the very beginning. And by the way, this is a project that we did with the Nicholas organization, I should state that. But they were interested in growing the game within Egypt to the juniors, to the whole population. So when we started doing the land plan, they said, we would like some type of a novice facility that we can help get people, Egyptians that want to play golf, that don't want to go on the championship 27-hole golf course, but how can we get them engaged in this game? So we designed a practice range as we always would, but we designed this range to be dual purpose. And simply by utilizing 9 target greens and being able to use that facility as a 9-hole short course at particular times, depending upon operations and everything, where they can close the range down and have their group of novice players come out and actually play this 9-hole short course on the practice range on a Monday afternoon or whenever they do it. It is starting to be successful. They are engaging young Egyptians mostly and to play the game on this facility. And I think the importance, and one of the reasons I wanted to present this particular facility today, is that every one of you who have a practice range at your facility can do this type of model. You don't necessarily have to have 9 target greens. If you're designing a new facility, then you design it with 9 target greens. It literally doesn't cost any more money. But if you have 4 or 5 or 6 target greens on your range, you can mow out the approaches as fairways. You can mow down the surfaces, whatever that grass will tolerate in order to make it puttable. And you can find fairly flat spots, where need be out on the body of the range in order to create the tees and use the range as a novice facility or your bunny slope. So everybody who has a range at their facility, I think this is a project that can help. The other thing I wanted to take a minute and talk about is alternative facilities in general. And we had a call to all of our members. We have 150 members within the ASGCA, and we had a call a month or two ago to supply the headquarters with any what we would consider alternative facilities, bunny slope type facilities, just to see what's out there. And unfortunately, we didn't get a very good, I must say, we didn't get a real good reaction. I think we've got 4 or 5 what I would consider to be good examples of bunny slope or alternative facilities designed by our members. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the ASGCA, we have most of the top architects in the country, if not the world. So I guess my point there is that, our guys need the work, number one. Let's not mince words here. But if any of you folks are interested in looking at alternative facilities within your overall compound, certainly the ASGCA members are out there and available to look at that, be creative, and create these facilities. I get the question all the time, how much land do I need for a short game facility? How much land do I need for a practice range? How much land do I need for a 3-hole short course? We get these questions all the time. And my first response is to answer with a question, and that is, how much land do you have? Because there's no, if you have an acre or more, we can create a practice facility, an alternative bunny slope type facility that will add some value to your overall complex and help engage new people in the game.
Thanks.